Ladies and gentlemen, buff up your helmets and welcome Wyoming's favourite light entertainer and dulcimer, Vic Reeves.
With the in crowd in, I am. And yes, I am in with the in crowd, as you can see. A big round of applause for MC Hammer. And me and MC Hammer have been out hoovering Hadrian's Wall.
And Offa's Dyke, and Offa's Dyke.
Not to mention it, yeah. And what top chevrons you got in there?
Oh, have a look at them, please.
There you are. I'd love you to wear chevrons in the hairdos. What's that cartwheel? What's that represent?
The golden age of transport, Vic.
Was that your idea?
Yes, it was my idea.
Let's have a look here. What else have we got? What's that? That's a peanut. What's that?
Dry roasted.
It looks more like a straightforward salted to me.
All right, plain salt, it's a peanut.
OK. And there's something else in there. What's that? Dr. Potter's asthma powder.
Oh, Vic.
What?
Honestly, it's just a scar I've had from when I was a nipper.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Very nice. Honestly, the things you say...
What?
They're unbelievable.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a top treat we've got for you tonight, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. By jingle, boiled onions for show! Always happens when I look at that. Boiled onions! Anyway, later on, we've got a disgraced dermatologist from Stourbridge who's going to be leaping out of that hoover there and measuring his sort of side nasal cavity area flange there with a pine cone. But that's later on. I tell you what, no, stuff later on. Let's have him out now. Thank you very much. Well, there we are. What a cracking start to the evening, and we'll keep it cracking by meeting Les. Les, get off your bonset. Get out of here. What on earth do you think? Les, get out of here. Good Lord, Les, calm down. Don't encourage him. Les, what are you doing playing a bon-tempi organ? They're supposed to be out here. Well, let's have the first Les fact of the evening. Let's have a look here. What have we got? Over the last few months, Les has started to ripen and pods have started to appear in skips as far apart as Leeds, Bradford and Halifax. And if you see any of these pods, please stay well away and inform your local yeast processing unit. Les, get back here. Back into position. Let's have a look, see what Les fact number 2 we've got here. Les, get back here. What the... Come back. Les, no, remember. No, we... Goodness! Victorious! Well, would you believe it? Well, Les, what are you doing? And, well, Les is obviously more interested in his bon-tempi organ than he can be out here. Well, it's time now, I think, to tie-dye your Easter bonnet issue the family pet with a pilot's licence and meet the man with the stick. No, you of all people I thought I could rely on.
Oh, you can rely on me, but it's brilliant out there, Vic, with Les and that.
Anyway, yeah, you've been investigating Crest this week, apparently.
That's right, yeah.
Come here, what's the matter with you?
No, there is one thing, actually, Vic. Is it right that you're using my kids' teeth enamel for those cigarette experiments?
Well, it looks like you would have let it lie. Anyway, I woke up this morning, I had a terrible pain in my chest. Terrible pain. It was like there was a tight band right round here. So I just took it off and it was all right. What is going on back there? I'm going to use my special cup. Where's it gone?
Hey, this is a brilliant party Les is throwing, isn't it, mister? You're quite right it is. How anyone can be bothered to sit out there watching that rubbish. Do you two like him? No, we don't. Does anyone like him?
Oh. Bob! Bob! Bob, I've fallen! No, stuff you then. Well, at least I've got one friend I can rely on. It's Morrissey the Consumer Monkey.
Hello, Vic. Hello, Vic.
Hello, little fella. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing fine, Mr. Vic. I love you so much. You're like a big soft old Labrador, wrapped up in a feather duvet covered in syrup and freshly whipped cream.
Oh, don't be so pathetic. What have you... I'll tell you what, my little investigative chum. What have you been investigating?
Well, I've obtained a universal stain remover, Vic, and I'd like you to test it for me.
Really?
Yes.
And, are these the
Yes,
stains
take
down
those
here?
stains there and put them onto your own shirt.
All right then, yeah, OK. Okie dokie. Toss me tie over. This is number 1. What's that?
That's blood, Vic.
Oh. All right, yeah.
Come on, hurry.
Yeah, what's the next one? 2.
Number 2, that's sweat that I sweated at last year's London Marathon.
What's that one?
Number 3, oh, that's the tears I cried when I was refused entry to the Britannia Book Club.
I know you feel I was refused entry.
Anyway, now just take that brass band record there, Mr.
Right.
Vic, and rub
Okay.
it across the stain.
And that's the stain remover,
Yes,
is it?
fiddly-dee, fiddly-dum,
All right, then.
fiddly-dee, fiddly-dum.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it?
That is absolutely incredible, Morrissey. I can hardly believe it. And who makes that?
That's a Reeves and Mortimer stain removing product. Reeves and Mortimer,
Well
Mr. Vic.
done, Morrissey.
Anyway, Mr. Vic, I must go now because I'm going to Les's party. But I've got 3 fruit drinks here and I'd like you to do a consumer test on them for me if you would.
Of course I will. Well, off you fly, my
I
little
must
consumer
go. Bye,
friend.
Mr. Vic.
Off you go. Well done, then. So, here we are. 3 fruit speciality drinks. That's a fruit Sinclair. It's slightly tart. We've got a lemon Dixon here. Bit bitter, but still tart. And we've got a fruit brouhaha. Oh, slightly creamy. Still, always a pleasure to indulge in Morris's consumer tests, anyway. Right, well, I'm going to have a look over it. What are they saying about me again?
So, Morrissey, you actually like the fop, do you? I tell him I like him, but I don't really. I've just made him drink 3 samples of my stale wee-wee.
Oh, my God! No! Let's take a trip to Novelty Island. And Novelty Island this week comes from a collection of reeds stroke bulrushes and...
You're wasting your time.
And these are the bulrush stroke reeds where Moses was found in the basket. And we've got the basket here. Also, we've got an area... This is where David Attenborough was startled by some gorillas. And somewhere around here we've got that cheeky little frog that Paul McCartney is always on about. It's around here somewhere. Well, there we are. There's Novelty Island. Act number 1 at Novelty Island is... Act number 1 at Novelty Island... Act number 1 at Novelty Island is... Wavy Davy.
You look great. Oh, come here. Oh, how you doing, Vic?
Great to see you, Wavy.
Great to see you. Of course it is. Hey, but I'm not waving this week, Vic.
Really? Why?
No, I've been having some guitar lessons from that fella in the shadows.
What, you mate Peeping Tom?
No, Hank Shanklin, you know, out the
I'm
shadows.
Delvin Shanklin.
Delvin Shanklin, yes.
And you've learned how to play guitar?
And I'd like to do that as my act if I
Go
could,
on,
please.
then.
OK. Down, 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 down.
Dave, you know what you do that.
Oh, go on, then.
Well, you haven't got a guitar.
Go on, then, you do it.
Down, 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 down. Oh, you're right there.
See?
Well done, Dave.
See ya!
Oh, come see. See ya! Act number 2 at Novelty Island is, well, ladies and gentlemen, remember James Watt? With the steam Jenny. Well, he's back this time with the steam duvet. Top turn. Well, there we are, some top turns tonight, ladies and gentlemen, at Novelty Island. Act number 3 tonight is back. Contrary to popular demand, it's Graham Lister. Well, I was duped last week by you, so nice to see you, Lister.
Reeves, lovely to see you. Shake hands the right way, you might learn to be a gentleman. Now, Reeves, I present here a quality item, the first quality item on the show, which is an agricultural invention.
Brilliant.
I hope to increase food supply tenfold using these eardrops, which I pour into the top saucer. Top is higher than lower, Reeves, you may not know that. This reduces the sponge finger to a lower level, Reeves.
All right, then what's the point of that?
Well, the point is exactly this, bringing it much nearer to the cow's mouth so that it can graze happily and feed happily, supplying food. It's a quality act. It's a quality act.
Agricultural there.
It's a quality act and also a little window into the future.
Very good. And cows live on sponge fingers, do they?
I believe that to be the case, Reeves. I believe that to be the case.
OK, well, if that's what you believe, then fair enough.
Reeves, you can forget all that stuff. You've got a half-decent act going here with me involved. You should be happy.
Anyway, there we are, the acts tonight. The top turns at Novelty Island tonight. And if we can have them back now, on stage we've got Graham Lister, Wavy Davy, and of course, James Watt with his steam duvet. All of these acts have been judged via the gift of prisms pressed strategically around the coast of Britain by my guest tonight, ladies and gentlemen, gorgeous Cliff White, light heavyweight champion. Nice to see you. Cliff is going to be judging the acts tonight. Cliff, which one will you select as the winner? Well done, Cliff! Revenge is sweet! Oh, I can't hardly believe it! Yes! And a big round of applause for Cliff White! I
am George Michael. I live in a show in Loughborough.
Oh, Vic, how are you doing?
Hey, not so bad there, yeah.
Go Dada.
Yay!
Hey!
Nice to see you back here anyway, Bob. I tell you
It's
what,
nice
now
to
you're
be
back
back.
here, you can give us a hand.
Oh, I'd love to.
Because I'm going to reveal, and this is my idea, my gorgeous new oil painting.
It's that there, isn't it?
It's that there,
I knew
yes.
you were up to something.
Yes, would you like to see it?
Do you want me to start then?
You start.
You come outside with me now, or it's around.
No, I mean start.
You mean start?
Start opening.
Well,
Here we go.
Vic's
Are you
new
ready?
oil painting.
Hazen.
Hey, that's gorgeous, Vic.
And you know what? I reckon it's a Hockney.
Probably is. It's got a tree in it, Vic. It
Got a
probably
tree
is.
in it, and his air text the
That's nice.
frame there.
Smells a bit, Vic. Has it been fire damaged or something?
Oh, I don't know, mate, but it says beautiful picture.
Be worth a
isn't it?
couple of groat, that like, wouldn't it? Oh, you're off.
What's going on? Just shut it, the lot of you. Will you? I've had about enough of this.
Yeah.
Shut it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-called party. Yeah. You
See?
tell him, Vic.
I tell you what, though, Bob, now you're here.
Are those tweezers or pincers?
Why'd you ask me that? Why'd you ask me that?
Sorry, it was a wrong time to ask. Wrong
Why
time
did
to
you
ask.
ask me
I'm
that?
sorry. I'll tell you what, Vic, it's very difficult to pin people down these days.
You can't
isn't
seem to pin people down, can you?
it? I'll tell you what. Could we try pinning someone down with radar, do you think?
That's a good idea.
Because there's
Bob.
one down here.
Yeah, we'll take
Come
it.
on,
Let's pin him down.
You go and get someone, I'll just sit there and look at this ham. Have you got someone?
Now relax. The main thing is to relax. This is a radar. It won't harm you. Learn to live with the radar. Follow its path down and down. Be at ease with it. Be at ease. Be at ease. Fear is a mind thing.
I've got him, Vic! Give me the money! Got him! We pinned it out! We pinned it out! There's the evidence! Turning Nick through wolf money!
We stitched her up like a kipper.
I tell you what, we won't be gonna get more soaks and oysters!
And I'm gonna buy some cowboy boots.
Hello, yeah, Tinker's Rucksack.
The Rambling Group. That's
Yeah.
right.
And this is Alan, and I'm Alan as well.
Alan, you're a wit saying Alan twice. But of course, it's not all rambling.
Of course it's not all walking,
Bloody
is
is
it?
in my book, I can
It's
tell
not all walking
No.
because sometimes I like to tip cutlery onto a sleeping eel.
you. We call that Alan's Cutlery Waterfall and then we laugh.
It's my little joke when we're up on Ark and Scarf and Garth and Gas.
Anyway, recently, no, more serious matter, Alan.
yes, yes,
Recently, we've been observing the particularly intense relationship between man
Man
and animal.
and animal.
Anyway, when we're up on our Scarf and Scarsdale and Scarfell Pike, you know, we observe this special relationship, and we can see it even here tonight on the stage. For example, that bass drum there with its blankets and whatnots is an ideal resting place for a little baby deer. And
It can be lovely, it can be. It's lovely place to be had.
And anyway, if should the drummer unfortunately lose his sticks, of course, you can snap off those brittle little legs and it's crash bang wallop with away again rock and roll music.
Rock and roll, how do your father do it? And I tell you what, though, look at the guitarist. 5, 6, 7 strings.
Surely not.
No, because string number 7 is merely a sleeping tapeworm.
That's
Resting in harmony in man's environment and enhancing the sound of the orchestra.
Of course. How foolish, Alan. How foolish of me not to see that after all this training.
But that's the relationship between man. Anyway, I'll
little
tell you
silk.
what, though, you have been mixing with my wife during the animal
Oh,
behaviour
she's a
season.
vicious pet of a woman.
Oh, she isn't. You
I wouldn't like anyone to imply any malice in that, Alan.
No,
because I
there's
know
no
there's
malice,
not.
of course
Because,
there isn't.
of course, Alan's wife and I wrote a song about the summer of '85 when we discovered the Lord, and we'd like to sing it for you now. And I'd like to say those. Oh, a bit of whittling. Ha 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 ha.
Country ways, country ways.
Country ways.
Country ways, country ways.
spring is here. Anyway, we'd like to sing our song about the summer of 85.
I remember the summer of 85.
I lived in your house.
And you lived in mine.
With
thousands of turnips. Never asking why. Your wife had my child.
And I sighed.
We held a disco in an old sleeping bag.
And I chased a fair maiden with some Portuguese fags.
I wore a car coat.
And I wore a car coat
In the summer of 85. Oh, reflections of you in that waterfall, cascading through my bloody mind. Oh, reflections of you, the still waters run deep in the summer of 85. We crept through a cornfield with an old Roman map.
I was on all fours,
but I was on your back.
the paint started peeling on Shakey's bright green door.
In the summer of 84, the year before.
Oh,
in the summer of 84, the year before.
A top finish tonight because I've got my lovely corn cobs on. And I'd like to display these for you tonight. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, finale tonight is my dancing corn cobs. Are we ready?
Starting on 4, go. 4, 2, 1, 2, 6, 7, 12, 6, 6, 5, 3.5, 5, 3.5, 5. 16, 7 and 3/8, 7 and 3/8, 7 and 3/16, 19, 221, 4, 6,
2, 7, 8, 4, 3,
1,
76
2,
trombone,
Shut up!
32,
Johnny!
17.
Pack it up, pack it up.
63, 67,
What the hell are you doing?
68. I'm smartening it up with the
You
puns.
ruined it! Shouting the numbers out, it was looking great. I had all the numbers in sequence and that, and you come out with more numbers.
What's the problem with plums? Plums are smart. Plums are smart.
Yes,
Plums are smart.
plums as well, plums. Plums with cobs, you know I'm dyslexic.
True enough, true enough. That was unfair. I apologise. Sorry about that.
But you knew it.
I'll tell you what, you're a bigoted, idle, work-shy fool, Reeves. You pigeon-chested abattoir creamer. You bilious, small-minded, little shrieker of a twat.
So the children of the world can live in peace. Yes, ladies and gentlemen.